Rice bread from World War I. This recipe happens to be gluten-free, as if 1918 wasn't miserable enough. We begin with a half cup of white rice. Water! The rice is resigned to be overcooked. Why you gotta say it like that? It sounds like a court order.
I hereby sentence you to be overcooked.
Cup and a half of cornmeal. 2 tablespoons of margarine. Then 1.5 cups of milk. Scalded.
You useless!
Do you mean scalded with an A? He's like, nah fam, that ain't no typo. I want you to yell at your milk. Woo. Well, the rice resigned all right. It is no longer with us. 1 cup exactly. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Is this bread going to space? Bake for a half hour in a hot oven. Yes, I know it's hot, you get, it's an oven. 400 it is. Hello. Like a really smooth, fluffy cornbread. The rice does more than you think. Thank you. A Baloney Cake from 1966. What's more American than bologna and cake? Eating it. Pack of cream cheese. A tablespoon of onion powder. Plus 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Boy, honey, this sure does smell like a cake, huh? Luis, I'm taking the kids. Are you ready for bologna? Good, because there's a pound of it. She says you'll find the rest of the recipe quite intuitive.
No, I don't. Certainly not.
Your friends are gonna love the circles of indistinct mammal. Normally, I'm quite comfortable handling meat, but this is physically disturbing me.
The last one.
To finish, we decorate with spray cheese.
This is giving me emotions previously unknown to man.
Are you supposed to eat this on crackers or on drugs? It's uncomfy and it's bad. Potato donuts from the Great Depression. Now I say that disrespecting donuts should carry a life sentence, so let's see if we're going to jail today, huh? Peel and boil 2 russets. You know, a lot of things start with potatoes. French fries, hash browns, famine, communism. Potatoes are finished when they're soft. Yes, I've noticed that with men, too. Once the potatoes are cool, we add a cup of buttermilk, pack of yeast, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of soda. Half cup of melted butter. Don't kill the yeasty boys. They're working very hard. 4 eggs. Add enough flour to make a dough. Putting your faith in the wrong man.
Sugar! 2 cups! Told you not to trust me.
This took about 6.5 cups of flour. Now we let it rise for an hour. This is the first time we're deep frying.
Cinnamon sugar.
Oh! Best donut I've made. A peanut butter pie from 1953. Now this pie is described as a chiffon. Now what does that mean? It means it was written by a white person. We start by adding a pack of gelatin to water. I told you.
The yolks of 2 eggs.
1/4 cup of sugar. And water. Cook over a double boiler. We're getting bougie today.
Fire! Gelatin.
Vigorous whisking.
Fridge.
Half cup of peanut butter. Half cup of water. You're diluting peanut butter to the gulag.
Vanilla. Put this back in here.
Time to beat the egg whites. If I have to beat anything else in this recipe, I'm going to be charged with domestic violence.
1/4 cup of sugar. Egg whites. Oh! Goddamn gravity. Fold. Back you go. Pastry.
This better be good.
Yes.
Good night. Good morning. Finish with whipped cream. God damn it. It's beautiful. Start. A polka dot prune loaf from 1951. So we're either going to be polka dotting the loaf or polka dotting the toilet. I know where I've got my money. Start by cooking 28 prunes, which is actually 28 too many.
Water. Fire.
3 cups of Bisquick mix. Not sure if I'm curious or scared.
Eggy. Moo juice.
Now we form a dough. I wanted to make this last year, but I couldn't because there was a toilet paper shortage. Roll out and cut into 28 squares. Don't look at me. I couldn't tell you where this is going. I just know it's the wrong destination. Melted butter.
Sugar.
Then we wrap and dip each prune before going into a loaf pan. This has to be the most complicated laxative on the planet.
Dip. Spice in the pan.
Keep the balls arranged closely. That is solid advice. First row done. Row 2. Top the 3rd row with nuts and bake. I don't know about this. Between the Bisquick and the prunes, it's just very odd. Plus, it's liable to punish the poor. Frog eye salad from 1968. Start by boiling a pot of water.
Fire!
Cook a box of acini de pepe to al dente. You know, the other word for al dente is correct. To a new saucepan, we have a cup of sugar. Dash of flour.
2 eggies.
Then the juice from all of this canned pineapple. You see this? This is concern. Cook this, drain the pasta.
Time to go. Oh.
We've chilled both of these down, and now we start combining. Pineapple. Why? The author calls this her comfort food. I call it a mistake. Pound of mandarin oranges. A tub of Cool Whip. A cup of... cup of marshmallows. Add salt if it needs it. It doesn't need salt, it needs help. To the fridge.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, so it's not